Thanks for joining me on this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also be sure to follow me on these other social media platforms. Links are in the description below. All right, have and have not fans. Now, before we jump into this, let me just say that for everybody who's in the East Coast, Virginia, the Carolinas and whatnot, even on down to Florida, but to my knowledge, the major evacuations and state of emergencies are occurring in my area. I'm in Virginia, but most of the evacuations I've seen have been in Richmond, the Myrtle Beach area, parts of North and South Carolina. I believe the governor or mayor of, truck in the parking lot. It's like 11 p.m., so I'm guessing people are just out doing what they're doing. Yeah, the governor or mayor in the morning is going to let us know what's going down. But I did go out today. I only need to get a few things from the store, filled up the gas tank just before gas prices got jacked up. So thank goodness I got that done. In the morning, because I don't believe it's supposed to rain or anything until tomorrow evening, I got a few last minute packages to mail off for eBay. Then I'm pretty much going to be in my apartment for who knows how long. But thoughts and prayers to everyone out there. Go out there, get what you need to get while it's still in stores. So with that PSA out of the way, once again, just hope we all make it through this. But in any case, this video is probably going to be short and sweet. Now, I know there was a clip released around noon today, and this is a Monday night, 11:05 p.m. when I'm recording this, of Jim and David in the hospital. And it looks like David is asking Jim, can you do me a favor? Can you go and ask about Erica? Nobody's telling me about her. And Jim, doesn't say anything. He holds David's arms and his head goes down, and he says something. I'm sorry, I forgot the exact words, but David was like, does that mean she's dead? And then the clip ends. Now, the reason I'm doing this video, and I'm actually glad I waited to do it because I was going to do it earlier this weekend. Well, actually yesterday. In the last episode, when Jeffrey shocked Veronica. And then later on in the episode, when David is talking with Jeffrey, he said that he heard everything that went on. And the major question was, okay, does that mean David overheard Veronica saying that whore is burning in hell and stuff like that? Basically, she's dead. So did David hear about that? Because it seemed like he was talking with Jeffrey about everything else that went on between him and Veronica, but he didn't mention anything about Veronica talking about Erica. So that was just a major, maybe a plot hole. I don't know. I just feel like that was something that could have been addressed earlier, but maybe in the next episode, during the Jim and David scene, maybe when the scene continues, David will say I overheard Veronica in here saying that she was burning in hell, but I just didn't know for sure. And yeah, it is kind of sad because that video I did about would David die after finding out Erica's fate, I think that's over 40,000 hits. So you guys, again, thank you for supporting me on that one. But I do feel like it is a sad thing, not only that she's dead, and I'm referring to if I were in David's shoes, but also the fact that he still doesn't know that she was a gold digging hoe. That's pretty much it. And about the pregnancy, again, nothing was confirmed on that. She used the ovulation stick to see if she was. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant to this, but is it fertile? Does that mean a woman is fertile, meaning that she is able to get pregnant at that specific time? Hence why she and David had sex in the jacuzzi. So with that being said, I just feel like things will not be good for David. I don't think he's going to die from that. He'll probably just be disappointed and full of grief. But I don't blame Jim because I feel like, Jim is going to David in order to help him save his son, Wyatt, from jail. And I imagine that towards the end of the conversation, when Jim is about to leave, that's when David is kind of like, hey, can you at least do me one favor? Go ask him because nobody's told me anything about Erica. And then Jim, not wanting to lie because remember the nurse or doctor told Jeffrey not to tell David. And then Jeffrey told Jim not to tell David as well because that would cause him to potentially go into a stroke, high blood pressure, because he isn't in a good condition as it is. But Jim, that's his friend, regardless of everything they've been through up to this point, they're still friends. And and again, you know, the fact that David on his hospital bed and Jim is pretty much, you know, there asking for a favor and David would help. And it's like, I get that he wouldn't be able to look him in the eye and tell him that, you know, yeah, I'll go check. And then like, if he goes check, he wouldn't come back. I don't blame Jim. So, I mean, once again, we really need to see how the entire scene plays out first, but I'm not blaming Jim or saying that he should cover up the story. No. That's his friend, and he told him what happened by not saying anything at all. So again, we'll have to wait until the entire scene plays out to get the full details, but it does look like it will be a definite highlight of the episode. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And just one more time, prayers, thoughts go out to everybody out there who's in the evacuation area or possible area where the storm's going to hit. Hopefully, you know, there's no major flooding, but let's just stay safe out there. Let's just stay safe. Sorry, stay safe.